Assalamualaikum. Welcome to UHL 2432 English for Professional Communication. Chapter 1 for this course is the job search skills. So the expected outcomes for this module is to demonstrate the ability to use a range of methods to search for employment opportunities and identify possible sources of support. Read job requirement and skills in job searching. Write a resume using the format instructed by the lecturer. Write a cover letter according to the format taught. And produce a video resume using grammatically correct sentence structure. So first of all, we will start with the introduction to the course. This course is designed to help to develop your spoken and written communication skills effectively. This is vital in helping you to enter the job market and prepare you for your workplace. So you will enhance your language skills through learning activities that incorporate communication strategies, interaction, and feedback. The learning activities include, but not limited to, carrying out presentations, preparing job application documents, attending mock job interviews, and conducting meetings. So this course is defined within the CIFR high B2 to low C1 level. So for this course, you will do presentations and then you prepare some job application documents. For example, like cover letter and then writing resume and then attending mock job interviews and also conducting meetings. You need to also prepare documents related to meeting. For example, like minutes of meeting, notice of agenda for the meeting. Okay, this is the course learning outcomes. At the end of the semester, you should be able to apply effective oral and writing communication skills using appropriate word choice, complex language structures, and effective delivery strategies for preparing job application documents. Course learning outcome 2, to construct ideas and opinions orally using appropriate word choice, complex language structures, and effective delivery strategies in mock job interviews. And the last learning outcome is, at the end of the semester, you should be able to create effective meetings and meeting documents using appropriate word choice, complex language structures, and delivery strategies. Now let's look at the assessment. For the assessment, you will need to prepare an email cover letter and resume. Okay, this will cover around 30% of your career mark and it is individual. And then for the group work, okay, you will need to go for a mock job interview. Okay, this will cover 30% of your career mark. And then last but not least is group work. Your final project will be on meeting skills and it will cover 40% of your career mark. So for all of this assessment, I will prepare one drive for you to refer to. I will put up my students' samples from previous semesters so that you can take a look and refer to it. Okay? Now, the class rules will be, of course, you need to be on time, on task, and prepared to learn every day. And I hope that you can give full effort in this course and you can get 100% attendance for this course. And no absenteeism, especially during the assessment. And also class participation is required. Although this is an online classes, you still need to actively participate in class, especially when I ask you questions or in the class group discussion. Okay. So I would like to remind you for the attendance requirement. For your information, you are bound to academic regulations. Okay. Students have to attend all classes for the assigned course, including the mandatory attendance class. Students are not allowed to be absent for more than 20% of the actual attendance without valid reasons. Students who do not comply with the above mentioned regulations will be given a 0 mark for the registered course, which is considered as failure. So mandatory attendance courses will not be included in the student's transcript if the student does not comply with regulation 8 here, yeah? Okay, so you can take a look at this one. So this is the university dress code. Remember, even though we are still doing the hybrid classes or online classes, still you need to wear appropriate dress to attend the class. Okay. All right. Now, for the first activity, I would like you to introduce yourself. Okay. So I will give each of you around 1 to 2 minutes. You can talk about yourself. Okay, the topic for today is effective presentations. The focus is on preparing a presentation, organizing the content, delivering the presentation, using visual aids, and dealing with nervousness. Okay, for the first bullet, which is on preparing a presentation, before you prepare for your presentation, you need to consider the purpose. Why do you want to deliver that particular topic or that particular message? And then you need to consider the audience. The audience is the people who listen to your presentation. So you need to check on their background knowledge, their interests, and their involvement on the topic. And then only you can start your presentation. By considering the audience, your presentation will be more effective because you know how to get into their feelings. Okay, next, in order for you to prepare an effective presentation, you need to brainstorm the topic. Research about the topic and organize the materials into a presentation outline. In order for you to come up with an effective presentation, you need to have an outline so that everything is organized. Summarize your draft into points to write on slides and on cards. Plan and prepare your visual aids. Visual aids can be in terms of your PowerPoint slides or handouts where you can give the paper to the audience, or you can just simply use whiteboard or blackboard and then rehearse your presentation and get its length right. Ask a friend to listen and time you. Okay, this is very important because nobody wants to listen to a presentation that is too long or too short. Okay, you need to make sure that the time is correct for your audience, depending on what kind of presentation that you want to deliver. Next bullet is on organizing the content. Okay, the most important part is the introduction part, especially the attention getter. How are you going to get people to actually listen to you and focus to you? Okay, you can start the presentation with a question. You can ask the audience any questions, or you can also start with a funny story that is related to you or probably related to the audience as you have done the background check with the audience, right? Or you can also start with comment or anything that will make them think. You can also provide any picture or video to start as the attention getter. Next, you can state the purpose of the presentation. For example, you can use words like today I'm going to talk about, or this morning I want to explain about. So these kind of phrases will actually get the focus of your audience, and they will know that that is the topic that you want to talk about in your presentation. And next, provide an outline of the presentation. For example, I will concentrate on the following points. First of all, then, this will lead to, and finally. So these are what we call as transitional markers. Next, for the body part, you can present your main points one by one in logical order or in correct order. You can pause at the end of each point so that you can give people or the audience time to take notes or time to think about what you are saying. Make it absolutely clear when you move to another point. You can use signal words like the next point, or now I'm going to talk about, or right now I would like to explain. Okay, so these kind of words or these kind of phrases will actually help your audience to stay focused. And then please use clear examples to illustrate your points. Examples should help you in delivering your message clearly. And also you can use visual aids to make your presentation more interesting. And last one is the conclusion part. It is very important to leave your audience with a clear summary of everything you have covered. It is also important not to let the talk just fizzle out. Make it obvious that you have reached the end of the presentation. Sometimes there are people who actually ended the presentation